What's up, Aries? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here. Thanks for tuning in. So guys, I'm getting ready to do a mid-month reading for you, and I'm going to be using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. So I just wanted to say a quick hello to the camera, and then I'm going to change the angle down to the cards, and I'm going to go on a pause and do that, and I'm probably going to go throw on my AC right now also because it's on fire in here. Hold on. Okay, Aries, we're back. So this is the second reading I'm starting for you guys for your mid-month reading. I started another reading, excuse me, and I just got the impression from my spirit guides that this is the wrong message that was coming out for Aries. So I just scrapped it, deleted the video. We're going to start over here because I just felt like I just had this feeling that it was just not the right message for Aries. So anyway, let's see what this reading has to say for you. Guys, I hope you enjoy. Keep in mind it's general, okay? If you need a private reading, all my details are in the description box. Okay, I'm just gonna do a deck cut and take this card to start the reading off with. Got the Knight of Swords. I don't do reversals, guys. You know, I'm gonna vibe from the card, whatever position it comes in. I want you guys to see the cards. Okay, so Knight of Swords, guys, something coming in really, really fast. Some sort of news coming in. When you see the Knight, it's about news or action. Swords are about, you know, your thought energy. Represents air. Honestly, all I can think of is Vikings. When I see the sword cards in this deck, I just think of the show Vikings. Great show, by the way. So anyway, could be something lagging coming in for you, and you're just waiting for it to come in, like with this intensity on this knight's face. You're like, what is going on? What is taking so long? You're ready to like move forward into battle, right? Like let's get it on. Come on, let's go. World, universe, respondez-vous. You know? You got the Lovers card here. Very interesting vibe here. Lovers is exactly what it represents. You know, you could be falling in love with somebody, or it could represent loving yourself, like showing a new facet of love towards yourself. You know, or you could revive your existing relationship, but I'm definitely going to clarify that card because this isn't a love reading. This card just came out. So let's keep going. Got the Eight of Cups. You got the should I stay or should I go vibe here, you guys. Should I stay or should I go? Eight of Cups. It's kind of, you're in that place where you feel like you're done with the situation, but you're not quite done. You're kind of hanging around, maybe a sense of duty. Like, what am I even doing here anyway? Is this working for me? But I'm exhausted by this. You know what I mean? That inner battle, like, I hate this job. I want to get a new one. You know, I'm not very happy being single. I'd like to be in a relationship. You know, I want to move to a new house. This one sucks. You know, so we definitely have some cards to clarify here. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is being like super stressed out about something. So in traditional tarot, like this card would be represented by that girl sitting in bed and she's got all these swords dangling over her head, you know, and that's not a great place to be. Sword energy is not my favorite energy to come out into readings, you know. It just talks about really being in your head. And I think I said this last time about Aries. I don't know if you saw the reading or whatever, but Aries, like, they're really subject to head injuries, headaches, things happening in the head. So you could be in your head worrying a lot when you see Nine of Swords. And that's totally showing on the Knight of Swords face. He's not having any sort of picnic over here. He's pretty intense. So you have a pretty intense energy going on here. Stressed out about something. Should I stay? Should I go? Let's see what that Lovers card is all about here. Like the Knight of Swords is self-explanatory in my opinion. It's just waiting for the other shoe to drop, waiting for the door to open, waiting for the letter to arrive, you know? It's just, and Aries, not the most patient, right? Just let's get it going. You're probably thinking that about the reading, but hold on for a second. So, lovers, what's going on here, you guys? Okay, so this is pretty interesting. I'm seeing the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is related to your spirituality, God, like possibly attending church, or, you know, whatever your worship looks like to you. It could be a solitary meditation. But what I'm seeing here is definitely to strengthen the love that you have for yourself. And do that with some sort of focus on spirituality. I'm seeing here like sort of a void when it comes to self-love, you know, and that's the most important love of all, because it's from that love that every other love springs, you know. If you don't love yourself, you kind of attract those situations into your life, you know what I mean? But the more that you love yourself, the more loving situations will be drawn to you. So I'm seeing a real call here to put yourself front and center when it comes to love. All right, 8 of Cups. What's going on with the 8 of Cups? Like, why are you so torn, Aries? 10 of Cups. Because you're not sure where your happiness is going to come from. Where will you be the happiest? We've got the 10 of Cups, which is a beautiful card of being absolutely thrilled with where you are. But right now you're not able to see that. And I think it's because you're not paying enough attention to yourself. I'm just getting this message that you're putting more attention on the circumstances around you and letting things sort of deflect off of you instead of feeling them. Does that sound familiar? Let's see what's going on with the 9 of Swords. Ace of Swords, you guys. Like, you're really worried about something not happening for you. And I think this worry is just taken first place over top of everything. You know, because you really, really want something to come in for you, and I'm getting the phrase desperately worried about it. And then you have, here's the Knight of Swords, who's the proof that you just want this to come in so bad, but you're forgetting the key element here is to put yourself first, because you're not thinking of yourself, you're thinking of how everything could go wrong. And I think that's because you're used to things not going right for you, so you're expecting the bottom to fall out. What did I see this quote by Idris Elba the other day? He said something about the abundance mindset. If you have an abundance mindset, you know that what you want will work out for you eventually. And a lack of abundance mindset, it focuses on if this one thing, if it falls apart, that you think it's the only thing, but it's not the only thing. And the abundance mindset starts with yourself. It starts with looking in the mirror and giving that love to yourself. Okay, I hope you guys are still with me. I'm going to continue to pull some cards. My intention on these mid-month readings was to do 4 cards, but it's just not enough. There's a lot of information here for Aries, and I feel like you guys, you have a lot here hinged on a massive decision, so much so that you're taking the focus away from yourself. Okay, so I want to see what's going on with this very pouty looking Knight of Swords here. So we have the 3 of Swords. Ugh, creepy spider on the card. So 3 of Swords, you guys, it represents having your heart hurt, but it's going to go away. You know, the last thing I want to see is a spider. I'm a bit of an arachnophobe, quite frankly. Anyone else? So, and that's the cause of all this worry here. I need to cover that up, actually. I know. Big baby. Is because you were so hurt in the past. And somebody else's opinion of you matters to you more than your own opinion. I think your own opinion of yourself can be quite low. Maybe not constantly, but enough that it's throwing the rest of your life off balance here. Because you're so worried about winning. And winning isn't everything, you guys, but you do want to be like the hero of your own life. I'm going to keep on pulling a couple more cards here because all I'm seeing right now is like there's so much thought pressure around these cards for Aries right now. That's all I'm seeing is your stress. Your level of stress right now is, I'm seeing it's through the roof. I want to see what's going on. I'm going to pull a card right over top of the Lovers and the Hierophant to see, like, is there some information here that you need to be doing in addition to what I'm seeing here? So you're going to have some sort of tower moment coming up here, you guys. I follow this guy on YouTube. He's called Spiritual So, and he said that he had to take 40 or whatever days off of social media to really go ahead and look at himself here. And I think this is what this tower moment is all about. I don't think you guys are really too familiar with who you are. And you're operating, instead of from your heart, you're operating from your head. So, like, how do you do that, right? You have to really disengage from the running thoughts and listening to what other people have to say about you. So it really looks like you're in for a really overwhelming moment, and that's probably not what you want, Aries. But I'm seeing some of you are going to just... I see some tears here for you, Aries. But just remember that it takes this tower moment to evolve, to kind of shake you up a little bit, to see what's really important. And right now I'm seeing that a lot of you don't really value yourselves. You might value other people's opinions of yourselves. You might value the circumstances around your life more than you value yourself. So, and that could become more clear for you if you do the things like, you know, the mirror work. If you've ever done mirror work where you stand in front of the mirror and you thank yourself for all of your hard work and everything that you've been through. Got the 9 of Coins here, you guys. Over top of the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So, I mean, 9 of Pentacles. This is about money, right? And it looks like you're able to move on. Like your happiness and the abundance and everything is going to roll right in here. You're going to have to face an ugly truth, I believe, here. I really just see that some of you are avoiding the reality of who you are. And I don't know why. I think you're listening to somebody else's voice or opinion about you a little too much. You might have to tell somebody off here, actually. You might have to actually tell somebody else to stop putting you down because it's holding you down. It could either be your voice or it could be the voice of somebody around you. And that's going to lead you through this tower moment. You guys have 2 9s here also. Angel numbers 9-9. And then you have the 8 of Wands. So you have 8s and 9s here. You have angel numbers 8899, which is pretty powerful. I want you guys to look that up after. So you have the 8 of Wands. Like there's some sort of transition that is going to happen very, very quickly here. And the Knight of Swords, he's going to fade into the background. You know, he's too prevalent in your life right now. He's taking over everything. It's like you're waiting for, when is this going to happen for me? When is this person going to come through for me? You know, when is this situation going to unfold? And staring and waiting, and it's very uncomfortable for you and everyone around you. So what I'm seeing here is you have to really go deep into yourself to understand why. What is my motivation for doing this? I don't enjoy it, you know. Some of you could be pacers, clock watchers, just waiting for someone to show up, or waiting for an opportunity to unfold. Like really just being so attached to the outcome that you're not really enjoying yourself here. And that needs to be let go. That's not your own influence. And that's where all of this comes in, the Hierophant and the Lovers and the Tower. You're going to have this really big moment of self-discovery, you know, to understand that things will come in. I'm getting the phrase more bountiful for you once you're able to let the thought processes go a little bit. You know, there's not very many animals that really think things through. They act on instinct. They act from their heart, really. And that's what I'm seeing a need for you guys to do here, is to really get in touch with who you are at your heart center. And let that guide you, because you have all this other abundance coming in, and you don't have to worry about anything anymore. And like once you stop the worry, like once you get rid of the Knight of Swords, everything will work out very, very well for you. Swords is not great energy. I don't like seeing swords too much in readings, but it's not a surprise for Aries because there's so much about the head. I was saying that before. So it can be very difficult to get out of your own head. So you might have to practice patience, like, and how to be a more patient person, patient with yourself, patient with the universe, patient with people around you. And realize that not everybody has your sense of timing. I really see an evolution coming up for Aries here. And it's going to kind of segue into the next part of your life here. Very, very bountiful, you guys. Very bountiful. It's going to, Dark Night of the Soul, I think I've talked to you guys about that before. I think you're coming out of it. But yeah, there's some sort of inner conflict or conflict with somebody else. There's going to be a bit of a showdown. But it's going to be the thing that you need, to sort of regroup and keep on going. And everything that you want is coming in here, Aries. You're just going to have to trust. You're just going to have to trust a little bit more. And I think you've come from a history of where trust didn't really take you anywhere. So you have a hard time trusting, but you're going to have to find that. You're going to have to find faith and trust again, you guys. And then things will start to move for you a little bit more fully. So yeah, take time to find out who you are and extend that love. And I'm not even sure how you feel about other people, but the love for yourself is the most important thing you can have. Ugh. Guys, this is a really draining reading. Like, I just feel so much swirling emotion and stress around Aries right now. So I hope you guys are okay. Let me know in the comments if any of this was helpful. Guys, I'm going to wind up the reading because this kind of took a lot out of me. So I'll see you back next time, okay, guys? Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye.